We have to learn to adapt, but before we can learn to adapt, we first have to find out why our preferences are the way they are. You know what I mean? Because it's easy to numbly adapt to a situation, but there be no internal change. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can just go along, but still be pent up on the inside, still feel it tight on the inside, because
none of it's still not going your way.
Never
now you know that you still have the kids still gotta eat, you still gotta wash your butt. I mean, you still gotta drive the car to the grocery store. You still have to do all the things that you have to do because these things are your responsibility.
Right.
That doesn't mean, like you're saying, I get it. It doesn't mean that what's within you has changed.
Figure out why your preferences are so strong. Like I shared last week, the Lord told me that my preferences are about control. It's about controlling an outcome. It's about controlling how I want things done. But that's the low level, because when you really think about it, then it also becomes about controlling those around you. It becomes a way of it becomes a way of manipulating people. But the Lord told me it's actually a form of silent bullying, because you're not outwardly bullying people, but it's very like undercover, because you're bullying those around you to do things the way you want them done to keep you happy. And then so we understand why, that it's about control or whatever, but to really dig deeper, we have to figure out what even landed us there. Why did our preferences get to this point? We understand that it's to control, but how do we get to the point where our preferences around certain things became so strong? So strong to the point where you feel tight. You know what I mean? Like when something's not done like the way I want it, or if I have an expectation like this is how something should be done and it's not done like that, the tightness I feel is just it's unreal.
Your preferences have to do everything with your perfection. I want to do it perfect. I have a problem with perfection. That's just it.
That was the second part the Lord gave me too. He said it's about perfection.
I just heard it.
Then he told me my perfection is about fear. Ooh. If we don't identify the root behind it, then we're still going to be stuck with these preferences. Yes, we'll be able to flow through it, but we'll never heal it. We'll never be able to fully correct it at the soul level because we've only identified it. So one of the things I would say too is when your anesthesia is really to help you begin to help you to not feel something while you're in surgery, right? So you go in and perform the surgery, you're under anesthesia, so you're not feeling that pain. So what the Lord was showing me though is anesthesia is for that. It's not for your life. It's to help you get to the place of recovery. It's not, you're not supposed to just walk around numb your whole life. At some point, we have to feel whatever it is that we have to feel so that we can get through it. And healing at the end of the day is a very, very painful process, but so is being hurt. The difference is if you go through the surgery to get whatever that needs to be corrected, you have an end date to your pain. But if you're just hurting and you never deal with the problem, you don't have an end date. You're just hurting.
Right.
You're going to just keep hurting. And
Yes, God.
I mean, I guess it really just goes back to surgery just don't feel good. I mean, we just not going to opt in to go under the knife. That's a